get a little bit closer, but it looks like for now the rest of the T is just going to be communicating what's going on.
Yeah, the T's just sort of waiting around for some picks for the CTs to make a mistake. The CT's playing fairly passively, but Heart's doing more damage. Not quite landing any heads, but that's plenty of body shots done, and Sicko's able to pick up one more.
Yeah, now LaCour, he has to make impact because Blitz has been tagged down quite heavily, but Sicko definitely finding the picks that he needed with the Glock. It's all down to Blitz on a 1 and 2. Only with 28 HP and no kit, Leaz will be able to get that bomb plant down. Hat still has a P250 as well, and that can do a lot of damage, especially given that Blitz A is on low HP, and the P250 can tear through that armor like paper pieces.
Hats is also on low HP though, so 2 body shots and he's done for. Not even the headshot from Blitz. Looks away at the wrong time. What's happening? Ah, Hats just catches him off at the wrong timing there, and Hats with the massive 3K.
And that is it. Auto taking the first pistol, even though EMAG does go down very early on. They just waited.
Actually on a map like Train in a bomb site, like it can be so advantageous for those CTs retaking if you have no smokes, no flashes for the Ts to peek off of, and that's exactly what we see there. It looks almost effortless despite being at a man disadvantage, and if Order had just made that adjustment, which is, you know, a really hard call to make, almost nobody would.
So another change up. Order trying to come fast in the A bomb site through SL this time, but it's not going to work out. The CT's Legacy have this perfectly nullified. I mean, if it wasn't for Imagine actually picking up a single deagle kill there on Blitz, it may have just been an absolute clean sweep. But LaCour's going to be blinded out, but Soju, he's preferred Heaven so far. He's been so sharp from this position as well as SL, really doing the majority.
In mind here, Kev, otherwise they're going to be able to not be able to come back into the bomb site.
And LaCour, you cannot be coming out by yourself as LaCour because it means that you're granting a very easy opportunity for Imagine to get the headshot. And now, here come the rifles, here come the rest of the reinforcements from Legacy. Imagine still playing close, and Alistair playing that pop dogs and doing some more damage. And Imagine, oh, he's going to find 2. He's going to catch 2 off guard, and Stat will be able to win the duel, but time is ticking away. I think the CTs have let it tick down a little bit too long. They're going to have to back out, but I think Soju's going to go down to the bomb.
Smoke towards inside as well. 2 P250s as well as the flash is going to come in, and they're going to hit in as 2 players ready for this on the side of Order, and here we go.
Leaz is going to try and spam his way at the edge of the smoke. Has done quite a significant chunk of damage, but Hats just holding firm at the moment. Nullifies any of that aggression that the T's could have had to try to get close to the smoke grenades. And there you have it, the CTs. Clean sweep in the pistol so far. They've taken a lot of damage, and Soju, he's low on 40 HP and a P250, but Leaz is not fascinated with him going find or just applying some pressure on the extremities. The rest of the Legacy are going to be gearing up for what seems to be an ace-side hit through SL. Here we are. Down they go, and no attention being given as they just line up for Blitz. A single shot, 2 kills. And now Sicko trying to push through the edge of the smoke as well as Incendiary Grenade. No chance whatsoever. So Legacy do buy a little bit of time. And how much time can they buy is a real question.
Well, nice little creative boost to pick up the first kill of that round. And they do convert it into a round win on the outside bomb site this time. So good stuff from Legacy. The first of many rounds that they'll need. They're going to lose another gun as Hats picks up Plons on the off angle. Will start suffer the same fate. Will he not hunt anymore? Looking like he's backing out towards Ivy, but does get dinked, and Hats picks him up on the nice timing once again. Upgrades himself to an AK. And 2 extra guns there dropped from Legacy. They're going to need as much money as they can get moving into these next couple of rounds.
Yeah, this is going to be very blind, but Hats has been waiting this entire time. The bomb has been lost in the open. Soju's still trying to dance around, and this is the danger right now. The prongs of attack are just completely separated, and eventually they do need to regroup on the A bomb site. It is going to be a 3-3. Alistair taking a lot of damage, but Hats sneaking ever so closer. Knows there's one in Palace, and knows there's one coming up mid. It's going to be Stat actually here doing damage unless Blitz can find some amazing shots coming out from the AWP. Flashbangs coming in. It allows Stat a lot of presence into the bomb site. He's going to be tapping away and making a bit of noise, but finally Blitz, he comes out with a flashbang, needs the gun out as Hats goes absolutely huge. 4 kills locking down the A bomb site. Legacy.
Third also being thrown somewhere towards the site, and not only the 2 archers, actually they're going to go straight out. No smokes being thrown, just flashes, and look at that utility.
Yeah, and Leaz is just going to be holding firm right now. He's going to find the 3rd as well. Spraying them down, just recoil control. Calm, cool, and collected as LaCour is going to last one straggling out. It denies Leaz the ace. That is what you want to be seeing from a player at Archers, just that calm.
Addition of Exist, or the removal of Olaf, I should say. It is going to be a more difficult affair, but certainly the favourites going into this one. Karrigan to hold off a fast approach towards outside, and indeed the Ivy going to be Azza to challenge Karrigan, but Jacob with the first shot there. Rain and Nico striking back, but still 3-on-3 as Nico looks to find more.
Yeah, Ustilo's going to be in with a quick 3K as he mops up these players, but Guardian's not done. Ready to try and slip the knife in the back. Well, he's dropped the bomb, and that's going to cause some serious problems for Renegades here. They're going to look to try and reclaim lost ground. Ustilo already with 3 big kills, has now to try and topple Guardian, and he's going to manage to get it done. 4 kills in the pistol round. Right, Jacob, JKS, and Nifty here. They're going to be the 3 looking to try and brute force their way in. And there is only 1 man inside of this B-bomb site. That's Exist. The lonely Swede. He has to try and hold down the fort and Exist. Well, he lines up 2. He's not done yet. He's dropped the bomb, and that might be enough. If he drops it now, that's the round all said and done. And Exist, he's been able to do it. Oh, he's on 4. Exist. A lot of people questioned him, and he's going to go and shut down Renegades in a big round for FaZe. It all came down to him, Henry, and he stepped up and answered the call.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic by him. The anchor position, it's a high responsibility. That's if he even gets there, Harry. That's if the bomb even gets planted. Maybe getting ahead of myself, but we'll see. Akers will join them. They're watching the flanks this time at least. Smokes to go in. Can't really mess around now. Right-click flashbang to be deployed by Ustilo. There it is. And in he goes. They need the entry here, but look at the incendiary. The damage, look at it come in. There's been so much inflicted and Exists. You're right, he's doing a fantastic job holding inside. That's a pitch-perfect round there from FaZe. The incendiary, do you see this? Jacob try and see what he can do towards that main entrance, and they will be coming out towards the upper ramp. So Guardian not ready for it. This is actually looking very promising indeed. Nice little fake here from the Renegades. As they steal the round away, I think you want to save for your FaZe. I don't think they've got a chance to even get close to that defuse.
They're going to try peeking on in. Rain is the first to fall in this retake. They keep going forward. You kind of admire the bravery of it, but you still are on this flank. He should be the one that seals their fate. While Karrigan's able to able to mop up 2, so maybe, but here's Ustilo on that flank, and there we go. He shuts down FaZe's hopes and dreams of retaking the bomb site in that round. 4-10. They want to try and secure a 5-10 half here. And, you know, if they do that, maybe they're in with a chance in this second half. One thing I will say is, you know, this was the map pick of Renegades. You know, you wouldn't think that right now if you kind of seen how this game has gone. But that round there was Karrigan's now going to join the party. All 3 of these players grouped up close together. Ustilo's going to be able to find one through the smoke. Rain keeps pushing forward. The CZ starting to run out of ammo. Now it is just Nico, but 2 of them line up for him, and now he's brought this back to a 1-on-1. Time's ticking down, and Jacob, the pressure's on. He's going to go through the molly, and does Jacob suspect it? No, he does not. Nico goes peeking round, and Nico's going to do it. 1 versus 3, he gets it done. And FaZe, they're back into this. The first man out, he's going to get tagged up by Ustilo, but he has been allowed to slip on by, and now that's allowed Guardian to try and hold the angle. Karrigan and Exist, 2 quick kills. Azza does answer back with 1, and it's Exist and Guardian. 2-on-2, JKS, a pretty lengthy rotation in. Azza has to try and hold down the site. JKS does manage the trade. He's pulled it back to a 1-on-1, and there's only 7 seconds left. Exist has to get this bomb down, and JKS knows it. He's going to go charging in, and he finds the kill. JKS, what an absolute savage match point.
He's done for a good round here. There's the smoke, didn't actually throw it, and Exist probably takes him down here. Bit of a misplay, but his teammate's making up for it now. Still anyone's round, as I can't do anything with it. And Jacob, I'm sorry, that missed smoke pretty much cost him the round there. And maybe his team as well. There it is, very well played by Guardian. And just to know, well, that smoke's so important, you could see he knows they're coming towards short. If he dropped that smoke on Monster, he has a bit more freedom there. He didn't quite get it deployed, then killed in the back. And it all falls apart. I think that might be the money wrecked for Renegades. Yeah. All the way on the other side of the map, they're close towards A. Nico runs through, and Ustilo almost gives himself up, but finds 2 nice frags there. Nico and Rain going down. It's now a 4 versus 2. Karrigan joined by Guardian. You feel like more of the pressure towards the man on his screen right now to find the next pick. AWP in hand. Good flash. Will it buy him any sort of room here? As we'll be into the 2-on-4. Round number 14. And as we get deeper and deeper into the round, Guardian has found a bit of space to move.
Yeah, it's all on Karrigan, 1v4. And He's not even going to win that first fight out versus Ustillo. Renegades up to 8-6
In this one, and that flick might decide it.
Yeah, JKS comes rotating up. He was the star of the previous map over on Train. This time he's going to go barreling through. He's able to find that first and the second. Okay, JKS 1v1 versus Exist. Bomb yet to go down. 15 seconds left on the clock, and JKS just playing with his food. He's going to go through, and he wins it out. He gets the 1v3, and what a phenomenal performance there from the man as he locked.
Round to CZs. Smokes, flashbangs as they'll be focusing towards middle. This round's certainly possible with good grenade at the start. Even better shot by Guardian. Lots of damage inflicted. They can fall back. That's the job done. Guardian will get another one as he fell back towards the side. His incendiary will live on. 5 on 3. Nifty. Very low indeed. 30 HP for him. 52 for Azza. No chance of winning this one anymore. But they'll see if they can even get close.
I mean, they're just running into the bullets of Rain and Karrigan. Just as a left. He would love to find something, but Guardian's not looking to give anything up. The hat trick for him in that round phase. They've started to get the confidence. Become and Exist has slid into position over on the barrels, and they're not entirely aware of this. They just killed Nico here, but that's a nice flick back from Jacob. He's made this possible. JKS in with another. And now it's Rain. 2 bodies left to find. JKS is looking to be a little bit injured, though. 1 HP on him. And Rain playing it round the pillar. There's a minute left on the clock. He peeks on out, finds JKS, but Jacob trades back. 13-13. We're all tied up. It's going down to the wire.
Yeah, that was... They're allowing FaZe to get to map points. And it's got to play for overtime here.
Yeah, it's pretty ballsy, but I think that's quite, quite a nifty style of calling, right? I think he is a big fan of playing that more conservative style. And this time around, they're hoping to find some damage, and that's just not the case. Rain, what is that? 3 quick kills over towards Long. Just JKS left alive, and yeah, you don't imagine he finds much here. FaZe, they're going to be reaching match point. And now for Renegades, they've got money to buy as a result of that eco there, but they are not going to have the AWP out on Nifty. They're going to do bomb site, and you've been really relying on players like Ustillo and JKS to find these incredible openers. And when they haven't materialized, we haven't really seen Renegades have the success they would like. And it's just back to basics. This is what they've been doing every single round, rushing in a B.
It's every time.
Oh, hasn't worked in the past. Guardian's going to dismantle it. 3 kills. Guardian, what are you doing? He finally gets dealt with by Nifty, but he's done enough. Nifty 1v3 in FaZe. They want to try and take us through to a 3rd map, Henry. They're not ready to concede this one over to Renegades just yet, and Nifty back against the wall. 1 minute, 15 seconds left. He has time on his side, but that is the only thing he's got.
Yeah, this one's done, Harry. I don't think he'll be winning this one. I hate to be a pessimist, but there it is. We can start to wrap this one up. We'll see whether he has got any sort of chance if he can break this one down. He's got 1 flash, 3 kills to find. But let's plant that bomb first. He'll head to the pit, but he falls back to a more defensive line. He's hit all the headshots he can here. Gets the first, but oh my goodness, they haven't checked garbage. Guardian only good for 1. And we'll see whether this 2-on-2 will be favorable to Renegades, who can't get the plant down just yet. Karrigan struggling with the kill towards apartments. He's got players all around him, and that should be it. Nico left in the 2 versus 1. Bomb planted. He has not got a kit, but never discount him in these situations. He always can pull it back.
Yeah, you can never count out Nico. Now Jacob's keeping an eye up here towards apartments. Nico has to check this, and he's going to spot out Jacob. Going to try and take the fight. The double peek about to come through, but Jacob wins it out anyway. Renegades, they've won another pistol, Henry. They've been very, very good.
On alive. But a lot of work to do. 2 rounds in a row to kickstart their campaign on the CT side here. Molotov to stop aggression from Azza. Guardian, like I said, hasn't missed much today. He has actually been pretty tremendous, and that round is no different. You still are Nifty wondering what the hell just happened to them. It's Guardian, I'm afraid. Jacob down to 1 HP. JK's T-steps.
This has allowed the 4-man hold for FaZe over here towards A. Nico, he's tagged up Nifty, wasn't able to find the kill. And now you can see Renegades, they've started to turn their attention over here towards Banana just a little bit. You still have Nifty posted up with the AWP. Rotation comes back around from Guardian. Azza able to try and keep things even, but Exist re-extends the man advantage back in favor of FaZe. There's 30 seconds, the bomb gets dropped, and Guardian, well, this would be it. 3 big kills down towards Banana. And FaZe, they lock themselves in the 6th. Of course, it's Guardian again. This is unbelievable. Jacob over on the sandbags. He's going to drop Guardian. Now JKS has to come in and try and save him. And there we go. 1 kill goes his way. Nico's going to answer back with 2 of his own. And Nifty and CT just toying with him. Ustilo's wrapping around from behind. They've boosted up Azza. And he looks to try and be the flower child. He's going to go down. Nico finds him. Nifty toying with the idea of going through the smoke, but it doesn't seem worth the risk.
Yeah, that could have been the round in itself. He pushes and goes down, they got no chance. At least he waits for his teammate. They can go in together. They're certainly outnumbered, outgunned, but he's found the AWP from Fallen's cold, dead hands. He'll be making his way through. They need to find a very quick kill here or save the AWP. Might not get a choice of either at this point. Nifty waits, no kit. Pretty much impossible to win the round now. Can he find an AK? It will be FaZe to find match and indeed series points. Coffin, CT Spawn can Molotov towards Emo, but this is more of a fast approach here. Just trying to catch the CTs out of position, but it's all gone horribly wrong. What was that? Karrigan Doesn, I think they heard a boost or a footstep. They tried to capitalize on it, but pretty shocking entry. 5 on 2 now, and Exist and Rain trying to boost up in front of the smoke, seeing if anything is available to them.
Yeah, nothing's there. Renegades aren't looking to give anything up. Rain on the entry, first man in. He's able to get 1, but Jacob's still doing damage on the boost. They're not ready for him. It's Exist. Now 1v4. You feel like Renegade's going to be fine in the first round in OT here unless Exist has something truly magical up his sleeve. Does he have any of that nip magic left perhaps lying around? He's able to get 1, almost a second, but Nifty's there to find it. Renegade's going to go 16 at 15 up.
Yeah, you could see FaZe. They thought they had something there. That maybe a sound came in, they heard a grenade. And there's Guardian fighting back. Nifty can't find the shot. And FaZe with another early lead here in round number 3 of the first half of overtime.
They have to start to rotate players back from B. FaZe look like they want to go fast in towards the A bomb site. Ustilo over towards apartments. He gets held back. The flashes come through, but he's doubled up. How's he managed that? Ustilo's on 3, and that is absolutely unbelievable. Guardian tries to pull this back.
Single. Oh, actually making the double orbs out of Guardian. Nico will be working in tandem here. Ustilo dropped nice and early. Guardian's been so good this series. But they'll still commit, trying to up the pace, and down they go. Guardian hits another. This still is possible, but Guardian doesn't seem to be missing a single thing. My God, the huge plays just keep being delivered time and
time again. The hero player for Renegades in this matchup, it feels like. Now they need him to do that more than ever. JKS and Azza, the supporting cast, these are kind of the 3 players that we've really been bigging up throughout this matchup. And they've got to try and band together here to get this job done.
5 on 3. Nico setting up the FaZe clan as Guardian does the work once again with the AWP, but still a lifeline here. This kill is everything. Can they shut down Rain? JKS certainly can. Makes the round possible. 5 on 3 converted to 2 on 2. Bomb planted. 1 flashbang available. They have to fend off Karrigan and Nico now.
Yeah, both players already rotated in from B. They've got plenty of time to work with. JKS and Azza are both tagged down low. The Aussie brethren back to back to try and lock in this round. Karrigan's been found, and Nico goes down shortly after. Renegades 3 on 5, and they manage to find. They want to try and send the message that we're not done yet. They want to be the first team through to that playoff position. Nico still locking it down from CT. The shoulder peek comes in. It does bait out the shot from him, and now the pressure's on for Karrigan. Alone and inside the site, the other 3 players now look to push on in. Nico's relocated onto Coffins, and Karrigan falls at the first hurdle. Surely they don't get back into this round. Surely this isn't how it all ends. Guardian's down in CT. The smoke going to start to fade. Nico gets burnt out. He has to push forward. He's tagged up. Gonna miss that shot on a Jacob. Now he's out with the dig. He's dropped JKS. Jake coming out left alive, and Nico's on 4. What is happening? As a 1v4, he has to try and get it done, but he only bomb site this time. They load their hearts, their minds, everything all into this one basket. They're going to try and go for it. Nifty's close on short. Ustillo over towards apartments. Nifty opens up with a nice shot on a Karrigan. There's only 30 seconds. He started to really apply the pressure. The time ticks down low. Ustillo still up on the balcony. Hasn't had a chance to rain down death just yet, but you imagine it's going to present itself. He's going to fall to exist, and actually Guardian now creeping forward. 15 seconds. Nico's in through the smoke, and they've got no idea. Nico, he decimates one. Nifty still making a stand in the back of the site, and he gets the job done. 23-22. As they Nico and Karrigan inside of B. Now, they had their problems earlier on in this game, locking down the site, but this time there's no such issue. Nico and Karrigan actually manage a couple of kills between them. The bomb's going to go down. It's JKS and Ustillo, and both these players have been so pivotal for Renegades. Ustillo in with one. Go. Almost a second, but not quite. It all falls on a JKS. In the back of the site, the AWP in hand, and a 1v2 exists in Rain left to try and find. Flash goes out from Rain. JKS knows where he is.
Rain spotted the fact he's got an AWP as well. He's like, I'm not taking that challenge again. Perfect shot from JKS. This could be it. 1v1. Molotov and flashbang deployed. JKS finds the AK-47. This could be the frag, and he's done it. Renegades are going to the playoffs for the first time.
Okay, he has been spotted out, and Gratisfaction absolutely demolishes both Fallen and Fur. Malta follows up onto Cold Zero, but that's a feel-good moment for Greyhound. That's a huge grenade, actually. Urcast might be under a bit of pressure here as he's been spotted out, and Bolts will get the kill. So that's another AK here, and bombs dropped. 2 versus 2. SK Gaming, they might still be able to come away with this one. Gratisfaction, though, quickly into the site. 1 versus 1, and he will be able to close it out. But that was a little bit too close for Greyhound's liking, particularly given the start that they had.
So it should just be the standard A smokes by the looks of things.
It might be a bit of a fake over towards B as well here, as Greyhound do have a couple of players over there. Let's have a look and see what happens. Oh no, they're coming through the underpass into mid.
Maybe this smoke goes into a window or something?
That smoke? No, that's going to go
No, Grats.
Oh. Well, regardless, Fur is going to find Urcast to start things off. The smokes are in the site here for Greyhound. They've already lost the first player, and now the second. Cold Zero doing a good job just holding on to that site. Dick Stacey able to trade back, but at the moment, Greyhound just not getting the positioning they need. The bomb is going to go down, though, and that's the objective secured now for Greyhound. The more that they can do in this round, the better. If they can get some more guns out of somebody's hands, that'd be excellent for them. But Dick Stacey on his own, I'd be expecting too much magic. And in the end, he can't get anything more than just the initial frag there onto Cold Zero. Not too bad, though, for Greyhound. They wanted to get the bomb down. They did get the bomb down. It's a successful round.
Of Greyhound without too much difficulty. And now going to go onto the AKs and the SMGs. Looking to get on a bit of a run, I think, here, SK, and close this map out. As you say, I do think they have woken up just a little bit. They're like, all right, guys, we're not...
Yeah,
come on.
Let's stop messing around. Greyhound, though, investing in a little bit of armor for Urcast and Dick Stacey. The rest deciding not to. So for SK, they have a little bit to contend with here, but Greyhound, they've stacked the A bomb site. SK Gaming, majority of them over towards B. Urcast is holding close here and gets the headshot. A couple more kills following up there for Greyhound. Now just the 2 for SK Gaming. Bolts has found himself an M4, but he's wedged in the sandwich. He's going to be able to get out. Greyhound do have a little bit of utility to get their way back in here, but they're not taking their chances. They're making sure they're peeking together. Smoking off the connector. No flashing it off. Regardless, Bolts' position is now known. They're going to give him some 1v1s, but Malta somehow wins it with the pistol. Gratisfaction has killed Dick Stacey. What is going on here, Greyhound? You cannot allow this to happen. Someone needs to get the kill onto Cold Zero. And Gratisfaction, he might not even be able to do it. He's run out of ammo. Oh no, Greyhound, they've choked. They've choked at the worst possible time. In the end, Gratisfaction is going to get the fadeaway knife onto Cold Zero, but that is the most ridiculous round I have seen all day and probably all year.
I honestly kind of wish we were on camera there, just so you could see the amount of arm gesturing, the amount of arm waving that was going on, I think. So, Ian, Dick Stacey, they don't actually know that he's this close with Grat getting that kill.
That's a really good kill out from Gratisfaction as well. Now what can Dick Stacey do with this, pushing through the smoke? He's caught Cold Zero off guard. Like you say, Tim, that's the bomb spotted out for Greyhound, and Dick Stacey, he will be dropped by Fur, but it's a 2 versus 4 already that SK have to negotiate. And Greyhound, this is that characteristic CT aggression that we saw out from them on Mirage. It worked fantastically up against SK Gaming, and if Greyhound can make it work here on Cage as well. Pause for a moment.
Alright,
was
Grab.
that was a shot.
Rest in peace to First Head.
But yeah, if Greyhound can make that work here on Cache as well, SK Gaming might have a little bit of thinking to do.
Hmm.
It is just one round though, so no need to get ahead of ourselves. It's a good round out from Grat though.
To
3
be
kills.
fair, that mid-aggression, I don't think would have worked if Dick Stacey... Well, I mean, he wouldn't have been able to go for it if he'd got that frag. The fact that Grat gets that frag while Dick's in the smoke means that...
Needs to be aware though of pushing to Z connector. Malta, this is his time to shine now.
Stewie's actually playing this incredibly smart. He's looking for the fight.
Urcast not quite going to peek out in time. Doesn't hit the headshot. So Stewie will escape into the B-bomb site just in time with 20 seconds on the clock. Bomb will go down, and again, a 1 versus 1 clutch. Once more, it's Stewie. And he has everything in his favor. He's got time to work with to get into a plant position. Urcast will have to find him.
No util. Surely Urcast won't check this.
But it is a one-shot headshot for Urcast if he gets this one onto Stewie. But it is not a line that you're necessarily likely to check. Urcast, though, looks like he will, but Stewie hits the shot, and that's going to be 10-5 at the end of the first half. SK doing...
This time, they're not going to force in. Normally, we see both teams forcing until one team wins 2 in a row, but Greyhound are going to give up the ghost here. And going for Molly. Good lord, that's a lot of damage. This Canadian can get like 3 kills.
Yep, it will. Good guess, Tim. Bolts has just gone and absolutely made a mincemeat of Greyhound. 2-1. Now, in fact, it's all going the way of SK Gaming. 8 up on the board, could be 9 after this fall, and misses a shot though, and he'll be punished for it. Gratisfaction shuts him down. Now coldzera trying to hold the angle, but Gratisfaction comes up with another kill on the AWP. And 3 versus 1 as SK, they've just fallen apart here on this B-bomb site. It's just Stewie left alive now here with the AWP, and Greyhound with a great chance of turning it into an 8-7. Indeed, they are able to do that. A crazy round coming out there from... One of them would have died, that's for sure. But into the A-bomb site now go the rest of Greyhound. 4 versus 2. coldzera biding his time. Bomb will go down here for Greyhound, and Stewie's managed to get a good kill. In fact, the bomb might not go down. Dick Stacey does eventually get the job done, but kills do go the way of the CTs. Malta with this M4 needs to have the impact, and he flashes himself. Dexter can't get anything done. coldzera 2 with the USP. What a great round out from coldzera. 4 kills with the M4, completely shutting down Greyhound. That'll put us back at 6-6.
And the man who was the world's best, showing a bit of...